So Path of Exile dropped what looks like one of the biggest banger of a reveals that any ARPG has dropped related to a league, season, cycle, whatever it is we're calling it. Basically, their next season is going to be absolutely awesome. So I have some special plans that I want to do for this league. Okay, so as is tradition on this channel, it's been somewhat of a running gag that I scammed the sponsor out of a Starforge PC to give away. Well, the only sponsor being scammed this time is me because they're not giving away this one, I am. I'm actually going to buy this and give away one of the RuneScape themed Starforge Special Edition PCs. Looks pretty cool. I talk about RuneScape all the time. It's basically my favorite game ever. So I think it makes sense that I'm going to give away one of these. We gave away a PC last week, but that one was sponsored. This one is not. So for that reason, we don't have to do like the follow on Twitter, Discord, sign up to a million different things. It's going to be done super easy. If you're in the live stream when we give this away, you have an equal chance. It's not going to be paywalled. I don't care if you're a follower, long-term this, subscriber that, none of that. You just have to be there present live in the chat when we're giving it away. So you might be wondering, okay, well, when are we giving away this dope PC? Well, with every league, I have a plan and I also have a goal in mind. This league will be no different. I have a plan and goal. This is my very first character, Gatepost. The first character we ever made when I was blind in the Path of Exile. While I'm still fairly new to the Path of Exile, I've gained a lot of knowledge. Now, this was a pretty bad build, admittedly, but we did manage to get through the campaign, get some bosses down, way too many uniques. There's a lot to learn. I mean, there's significant amount of improvement that can be done. So what we're going to be doing for this league is running it back with my OG Shield Crush ability. This was the blind build that we did the game for the first time on, but this time with the knowledge gain, we're going to see how strong we can make this. But the goal related to how we're giving away the PCs, there's a belt called Mageblood and there's a belt called Headhunter. They're one of the most expensive items in the game. They make your character way stronger. If you're not familiar with Path of Exile, they're like an uber unique. It's something that you really, really want. They're extremely strong. They're also extremely expensive. I have never owned one. So my goal for this league is I'm going to try to become as rich as possible to actually acquire one of these items. And when we finally get our hands on it, either it drops because they can drop randomly when that happens, or when we finally save up enough currency, either way, when we get our hands on either a Mageblood or a Headhunter for the first time in the game, that is when I'm going to immediately give away this Starforge PC. But it's also a personal goal because I've never owned one. I've always wanted to see what it felt like to play with one. Apparently, they're very, very game-changing. It also gives us the opportunity to do something we haven't done before. Now, we've played hardcore before, and we got all the bosses that weren't the Ubers down, and we played softcore before and got all the content in the game down on with our own build that we made, our Archmage Lightning type of build. Was pretty fun to actually do that. But they changed the game since then. Now there's tier 17 maps, which we've never been able to accomplish yet. There's new Ubers variants that are after the tier 17. So there's more content in the game now. So we're going to try to go back and beat all of the content now the game has to offer with our original build juiced as much as we possibly can with the new knowledge gain. So that's the journey for this. It's sort of journey to Mageblood and all content down. Of course, with the added incentive that I'm just giving away a PC for the people that happen to be watching, as well as, of course, I'll be giving out some subs and all that at the start of every stream like I normally do. And then we get to see how far we get to bring the OG one. Also, to show you this real quick, this is my hideout. What do you think? I spent like 3 hours yesterday getting the hideout, all the efficiency stuff right here. But then also cosmetically, it looks pretty cool. You go here, you click on this thing, it takes you to like hell. I don't know. I spent some time sort of setting up and preparing for this league. This is the most I've ever prepared for a league so far. Now, in order to actually be able to get enough currency to be able to buy the Mageblood, we need a plan. And so here's my plan so far. We're going to do the same currency acquisition that we did on the very first league we ever played, the blind one. It fits the theme. It's Blight. I like the tower defense mode where you build these towers. And also they happened to have sort of pseudo-buffed Blight to make it a little bit better, I suppose, or at least some more dopamine. There's something that drops for it called double anointed amulets can now drop in Blight Ravage mode. So we're going to have an opportunity to sort of get like a jackpot of double anointed amulets that could be worth a lot of money. There's also new oils that only drop from Blight for these new anoints that they're adding into the game. So basically my OG mode that I liked so much in the beginning might actually be good for currency acquisition now as well. So it kind of fits the theme. So this is the league that I am most looking forward to. We have a whole story that I think is gonna be fun. I'm trying to rebuild our original one. We have the chase goal of trying to get a Mageblood Headhunter. We have the PC giveaway, and then all I need to do now is sort of practice and prepare. So I'm gonna go live now. We're gonna try to learn how to speed run through the campaign. I've never actually learned how to min-max the campaign a little bit, so we're preparing. In 2 days, this league launches and the challenge begins. So today and tomorrow are going to be preparing fresh runs, and we can kind of see how good we can get at it just from the start. So that's the plan. Anyway, PC giveaway, journey for min-maxing our OG build, journey of the Mageblood, and that's sort of my plans for going into the next league. Love y'all. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you on the live streams, and I hope you guys enjoy the Path of Exile League.